Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third. And then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
First pitch of the game, and he turns it around for a base hit. Pretty swing, by the way. But, Matt, maybe this is signs we're in for an offensive game.
Here's Echeverria now. There goes the runner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Phillips is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Derek Dietrich. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground. Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Here's Javier Baez. In the air, out to right. Phillips on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, Justin Bohr. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. Number 75 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Jonathan Villar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Center fielder.
Into the box, number 75. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away.
Into the box now, number 7. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Still without a home run. Batting average down in the low 210s. And with just the lone RBI. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Baez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Almora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tomas Telis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Talese is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
VR on the move, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin.
Riding in once
Prado.
again, Martin Prado. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Miami. So stepping in, Ryan Braun.
Leading off for
a
the
matchup
Brewers.
with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Ryan
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
In now, number 17. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 6, catcher.
Ready now, Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a liner back through the box. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Derek Dietrich. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at bat, Javier Baez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got...
Into the box now, Albert Almora. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Digging in now, Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 77.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Bohr ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Telis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Jonathan VR comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 5.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Again, a 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 away.
The batter, number 75.
Digging in, number 75. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, number 7. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Echeverria is there for it, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. Martin Prado now, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at bat.
Prado.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling.
Now
we know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is taken outside for ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Center fielder number
Digging
10.
in once again, Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Soft liner towards center. 1 run scores. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone. At the plate, Albert Almora. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 5.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Dustin McGowan is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Stepping in now, Tomas Telis, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, pitcher.
So digging in now, Carlos Martinez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Martin Prado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a double steal try here. Tapped up the first baseline. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Miller Park. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Brewers, left fielder Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Marte ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 17 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Baez over to his left. 2 gone.
The catcher.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Phillips is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind
of... A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Milwaukee digging in and looking for more. Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night. And are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Derek Dietrich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Derek Dietrich. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Grounded to first. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is a great two-strike approach.
10.
Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Tyler Cravey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Javier Baez as he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. Safe. Unable to get it out after the great stop, and now the bases are loaded.
Justin Bour.
Into the box, Justin Bour. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to center field. Number 75 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Tomas Telis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Michael Blazek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one.
In now, Carlos Martinez. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0 and 2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The pitcher, number 54, Michael
So
Blazek.
striding in, Michael Blazek. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game
number
here in the
26,
6th.
Max Kepler.
To first. Bohr is up with it. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 11-0. Ian Kroll comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 32.
Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Sharp ground ball to third. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride it fast.
And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Tomas Telis is looking for hit number 3. Oscar Hernandez. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Phillips ranging back, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's Oscar Hernandez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 28, Oscar Hernandez.
Hard hit ball to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Striding in once again, number 7. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little low.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Carlos Martinez. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Martin Prado. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villar ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Standing in, number 17. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Almora. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Pena, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And another foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
Number
Phillips,
77.
0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Settling in now, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Arcia.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the sights lower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Just got a piece to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding forward now, Albert Almora. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. Popped up. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. One left for Miami, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Jesus Aguilar will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in, Jonathan VR. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. At the plate, number 75. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dietrich ranging back. Gone! At the plate, number 7. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Miami earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Carlos Martinez earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jimmy Nelson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon.